I am Paul Banks. I'm our Division Director for Contract in New York. I've been here for 8 years now and moved over to New York 4 years ago and been leading our Contract Division since. The market in New York is pretty crazy, to be honest with you. There's so much, if you think whilst our business is in New York, Massachusetts is a huge area, and Cambridge and all the upcoming biotechs. So it's honestly incredible to be there and see the differences and how exciting it is with everything going on in the East Coast in general. I think the role of a recruiter is really important in life sciences because it's so important that when these biotech companies get investment, that it's spent wisely and it's going to help them get their drug to the next stage of development. At Meet, we really take the time to really listen to our clients' needs. So therefore we can deliver that talent and make sure that that investment's wisely spent so that those drugs can get through the process. What Meet can offer is that expertise where, and other recruitment companies will try and do everything, not just life sciences, and don't really understand. We hear so many horror stories about they don't even understand the job titles we recruit. To get to grips with understanding the key needs and what they have, we take the time to listen and really understand their needs before committing to delivering into them. So before I even send resumes, I really take time to listen to at least the 3 non-negotiables. Every CV is hitting that. Of course, that doesn't mean it's going to be the first person you send's a fit, because cultural fit is important to interview on. But I'd like to think that every single person we send is worth a conversation and then taken to the next step. Yeah, I think honestly, you notice it more when you go home. Like now, having been home for Christmas recently, you start to hear family members or friends of family members with different things, whether it be a neurodegenerative disorder or suffering from cancer, to come back, 3rd of Jan to start work again, and realizing that there's clients that you're partnering with that are really trying to make a difference and affect the things there. I think it's so important to be able to make sure we're constantly moving forward, giving hope to those people with those issues. So I'm honestly most excited about all the clients that we've just started partnering with last year. They've got some really key deadlines, whether it be looking to get into phase 2 or key meetings with the FDA. So I'm really excited to see how our talent, helps them get the success that they're looking for in those deadlines this year, and helping them move their product to the next phase and get future investment. Yeah, I think ultimately for the next 6 months, I think January can take a little bit of time to get going, but from what we've seen, end of Q1 is typically a really strong month because that's when a lot of budgets start to really come into fruition after they're set in January. So I'd expect that end of Q1 is going to be particularly strong, and that definitely just doesn't stop as we move to the summer. So honestly, whether there's been COVID, or whether there's been other issues in the world, life science industry never seemed to suffer in the 8 years I've been here, and that's exciting. I don't expect anything different next year. Yeah, I would say that our candidates and clients, they have a good projection on what's going to happen this year, and I'd encourage them to check in with us and reach out to us as soon as possible to give us an idea of what they're looking for, because it can often be the case where it's tricky to find the right talent at really short notice. Whereas from a contract side of things, we can start speaking to the people coming available, start giving them an idea of what opportunities are out there for them, so that we can lock down the best possible talent for them ahead of time, so that they can be confident their projects are going to get delivered.